right, fellas. Let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we got a ton of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We need to be a sound defensive team, and that starts with limiting fast break opportunities. Let's get to work on stopping the ball in transition.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Stop ball! Stop ball!
Again. On,
way to finish strong, fellas. Try to get some shots up before you get out of here.
All right, AI. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
I know high school JV players that could have outplayed you today.
Hey, see you later, man.
good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Just work on that defense today. Poetry in motion, AI. All right, that's good, AI. Save some of that for the game.
Hey, see you later, man.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go.
Hey, see you later, man.
Hey, all right, AI. I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Pressure him up.
Keep it going.
bad, AI. You could do better.
Hey, hit me up.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they went 2-0 against this...
Remember, sports fans, if the home team scores more than 100 points this game, all audience members will receive a coupon for one free taco.
At the shooting guard position, starting at the other guard. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with AI. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And Clark, the league in general, increasing the pace of play. Tonight's teams exemplify that approach.
I really think the game was meant to be played at a high pace, Kevin. We've had periods where it's been a little bit more bump and grind, defensive oriented, but I like the trend that the game has taken on the last decade or so. Up and down, a lot of possessions, a lot of scoring, and a lot of entertainment value. I love it. I love the way the game is played now.
I couldn't agree more. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Sadoronsky. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Sadoronsky.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
And you know, Greg, that's what you like to see, grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away.
Now here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
LeBron kicks the ball. Back to James. Pass the ball. Kuzma with the screen for ball. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot, and Vucevic with the layup.
Boy, the hustle by Vucevic, I mean, showing real commitment and investment on the glass and finding ways to come up with second chance opportunities for his team. That's very impressive.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Lakers trail by 4. James outside. There's a good screen. And Jones sends it back.
I think they got to get it going. A 1-for-5 start, not what they wanted.
Pick by Zeller. And Walker kicks to Satoransky. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Satoransky's got his first points in this one. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win, and if it's a fast-break game, they win. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Ball, the pass to AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, AI. And Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. Kid Gilchrist, solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Kid Gilchrist has got his first bucket of the night. Lakers trail by 6. Stolen by Satoransky. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And, you know, Michael Kid Gilchrist is a superior defender. If he can develop his offensive game, I think he's got star potential.
He hits the second from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. AI outside. And that one goes long. Hornets leading by 7. Now Satoransky. Outside, Walker. Picked by Zeller. Ball against Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Lakers trail by 7. James outside. Trying to find ball. He gets it to him. Off on the layup.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the floor awareness of Walker, impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Lakers trail by 9. This one for 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Kid Gilchrist against LeBron. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, we see a lot of rookies getting their first taste, Clark, of NBA action. What was the hardest part for you transitioning from the Big Ten to the NBA?
I think the speed of the game, the number of possessions, again, with the 24-second clock. Going back to the 80s, there was no shot clock in college basketball. So you could drag it out and play walk-it-up basketball. In the NBA, you got to turn that thing over every 24 seconds. And that speed and those number of possessions, a lot to adjust to. And then everybody's strength and talent. That, too, was eye-opening and exciting, too, because I had realized a dream to be out there with those guys.
And smarter players, too, on that pro level.
Yeah, they know their stuff. I like to say, when you get to the NBA, you're a PhD in hoops.
Now here's Zeller. 6 to shoot. Screen by Jones. Satoransky, the pass to Jones. He gets it in there. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to James. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And Vucevic is a guy who constantly keeps defenders guessing when he has the ball deep in the post. Just an excellent finisher at the rim.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Kid Gilchrist a screen on Vucevic. There's Walker with the 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at San Antonio, they're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Charlotte and stolen by Zeller. Knocks it loose and stolen by LeBron. He kicks it to AI. And AI throws it down.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Hornets leading by 9. And the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Screen by Jones. To the inside. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Bouncing through the air with ease, Kid Gilchrist. An absolute beast on these alley-oop throwdowns.
There's the pick. Here's LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Williams comes in for Jones. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Parker's subbed in for Satoransky. Now here's Walker. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. In the corner, it's Ingram. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Walker the pass to Batum. Picked by Williams. Batum attacking. Nobody near Williams. The putback, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for Marjanovic. Charlotte leading by 4. Parker with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And here's AI, Wagner, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Walker. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And the length.
Substitution.
AI passes to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hawks got the job done. He scored 35 points, and boy, was he active on defense. He had steals and blocks on that side of the ball. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get back on track. Jones, no luck. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's AI. He nails it, and we're tied up. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, you like the intelligence he plays with. I mean, you got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
Kuzma against Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mark, when you played some tremendous talent at the forward position, as you go back in your Rolodex, who was the toughest matchup for you?
Well, I look at some of the names of guys that I played against. Mark Aguirre, Larry Bird, obviously Kevin McHale in Boston. Calvin Nat was terrific with Portland at the time. Marcus Johnson in Milwaukee. Bernard King in New York probably was the toughest guy I had to deal with because he was such an animal and beast as a scorer and was relentless in his movement without the ball. He was probably the hardest guy I had to check.
Boy, some great names there.
Yeah, big-time scores at that forward position.
Here's Parker after the made shot from AI. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
James kicks to AI. Off the pick. And AI throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
It's just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker, a Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. And it's AI missing. Hornets leading by 3. Now here's Satoransky. Parker outside. Jones sets the pick for Parker. Shoots over ball. And that one's good. Parker's got 9 points.
And the shot clock was getting low there, but Parker did a fantastic job of getting off a good look at the basket, keeping calm even in a tense moment.
Ball no good. Hornets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Parker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Stolen by Ball. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Walker's checked in for Parker. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte leading by 4. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
You can see why Walker's participated in the three-point contest. I mean, he's an ideal participant. He's a volume deep ball shooter.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage. Staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Now here's James. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Charlotte in the lead. 51 seconds left in the first half. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Picked by Zeller. And Walker kicks to Zeller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Zeller. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. 27 seconds left in the first half. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Now here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. Now Walker, 32 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from AI.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
We've got Cody Zeller. Jones is out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Satoransky in at the 2. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Hornets. LeBron James on the wing. Buries it from 3-point range. LeBron's got 10 points.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Now here's Walker. The 3. No good that time. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about the way Vucevic leaps off the floor? I mean, showing no respect or remorse when he attacks the rim.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And it's 13 points for Kemba Walker. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. LeBron with the bucket.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Walker against Ball. Shot off the screen, and it's Walker again missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
AI, it's good. This game is all even. He's got 16.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game. No good off the back of the rim. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Picked by Zeller. Walker in the post. He's covered by Ball. Shot's good by Walker.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender, right at it. You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Over LeBron. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Detroit.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
Clark, agility is such an important thing for players to have, obviously. When you look at the offensive end, knowing that agility has that upper value, who are some of the more elusive players you see in the game now?
Man, I don't think there's any more elusive player in the game than Steph Curry. I tell you, he's not the most athletic, he's not the fastest, but he is the slipperiest guy to try to keep a handle on. His ball handling, his shot making, his change of pace. I'd throw Kyrie Irving in there as well. Kemba Walker, diminutive in size, but boy, is he hard to keep corralled. And Lou Williams, one of my favorites, one of the great scorers, maybe one of the greatest scorers ever, under 6'2" in the league.
Some terrific names there.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Pass to AI. Over to the wing. And Vucevic kicks to LeBron. Ingram passes to James. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wagner, he's checked in for Vucevic. Knocked away. Ingram with the steal. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Hornets trail by 3. Up top, Walker. He's got 17. There's the screen. Batum for 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. checked in for Charlotte. Floats one up. Williams for three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one drops. AI's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Here's Parker, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Parker's got 11 points.
And when Parker gets space to shoot that jump shot, he is usually money.
Here's Baldwin. A second chance effort, and it's AI with the bucket inside. AI's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. The Hornets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And Parker, here we go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Marjanovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's AI. And James throws it down.
And you got to get out in front of James in transition. When you don't, he will punish you with that speed.
And Walker kicks to Parker. There's the dish to Williams. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. James has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Lakers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Now here's Ingram. AI outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Parker. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
No good on that one. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Tony Parker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Baldwin. And he sinks the second. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Batum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. They set the pick. And here is Zeller, guarded by Marjanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either. Lakers leading by 9. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, but he's going to bury it every time.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's LeBron. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Yeah, but there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hand.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 19. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And stolen by Zeller. Ingram against Kid Gilchrist. kicks to Walker. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. And the shot goes down. Batum's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job at keeping his balance despite getting hit. Batum, solid at staying in control of his shot.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Ball dishes to AI. That one goes. Count it.
AI.
And the Lakers lead by 11.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
There's a screen. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Zeller. Yep, that one goes. Zeller's got 8 points.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Ball, the pass to AI. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Saransky's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Vucevic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Charlotte ball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Walker with it. He's got 22. Shoots over Ball. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. While they Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. All out there with AI. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Kyle Kuzma to the paint and stolen by Zeller. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Count that bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte.
I think the main strength of Kid Gilchrist's offensive game, the size and touch needed to be effective inside.
Here's AI. And that one drops. AI's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Walker against Ball. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. Off the screen. They get it back. And the dunk by Zeller.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Walker. Unloads from 13. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Walker. Ball kicks to AI. That's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Jones checked in for Charlotte. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Watch out now, Walker. Always a threat to go solo spurt ability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Charlotte trailing. Over to the left wing. The pass to Zeller. Back to Walker. Vucevic with the block.
And you know, with Vucevic, as is the case with all shot blockers, it's about timing. And how can you bait that shooter into shooting a shot that you know you can block?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Satoransky in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Orlando Magic. Timeout called the Lakers. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. AI sets a screen for Kuzma. AI up top. Feeds it to Vucevic. Basket good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Shoots over ball. Off the left rim and out.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Satoransky, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Poked away. Jones kicks to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Walker. Defense right on him. That one doesn't drop.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
Screen by Jones. Kid Gilchrist against Kuzma. Outside, Jones. Screen by Jones. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That's short off the rim. Lakers leading by 12. AI right side. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And the size and skill set that Vucevic possesses makes it hard for defenders. He's agile as a 7-footer, and he also has enough body and knows how to use it that defenses have a real problem with.
And even though Vucevic can get you a good amount of blocks and steals, Clark, in a season, most would agree his defense isn't a strong point.
No, it's not, but it's not a liability either, Kevin. I mean, he understands where to be and how to get there. He's not super athletic and doesn't protect the rim in a shot-blocking fashion, but he knows how to use his body to position himself well defensively.
Pick by Zeller. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, you know, taking what the defense gives you is the sign of being a smart player. Kid Gilchrist doing a nice job reading the defense there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Jones with the screen on ball to the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Jones.
Well run that time by Walker, a reliable passer in pick and roll sets.
Ingram outside. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. That one's not going to go. And it's the Lakers the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Ball kicks to Ingram. Jones against Kuzma. Vucevic, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Ingram passes the ball. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Lakers leading by 12. Ingram outside. Dishes it to AI. Again, Los Angeles.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Walker against Ball, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
Returning, Nicholas Batum.
And Zeller kicks to Sederansky. It's stolen by Vucevic. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kuzma with the ball.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hornets trail by 16. And here's Walker. Shoots over Ball. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
Pick by Zeller. Jones against Kuzma. And Sederansky wide open. He fires. And again, the Hornets missing. Los Angeles leading by 18. Now, here's AI. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Jones. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Sederansky. He's guarded by AI. Offensive rebound. Zeller passes to Sederansky. And Ball comes to help. Clock at 6. Batum wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 8 points for Batum.
The timing by Batum, really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Ingram outside. They set the screen. Right wing. Here's AI. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good on the shot.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
Walker goes in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Kemba Walker brings you so much production, but maybe even more important, Clark, are the intangibles he brings.
Yeah, I love the fact that this guy has tremendous heart, great confidence, competitive spirit. He's got a lot in his bag. All of that stuff is there, and his teammates feed off of his energy and resilience.
AI outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's off on the first. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, Kevin. I mean, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Williamson for Satoransky. Now Walker. Pass to Batum. There's 21 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Walker outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 31.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
They set the pick. Out to AI. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about
Thank you.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games, and it's fun to watch. Anything you feel you've done differently to make this impact?
Anything differently? You know, the one difference I can identify, I'm trying to be more aggressive with my touches. When I don't settle to play passive, I know it benefits the whole team. Creates opportunities for others, you know, to make plays. And we know that we have to be aggressive as a group in order to accomplish things that we want this season. And we've just been trying to set the tone with my play.
AI, huh? The A must stand for animal. Arr!
Thank you, Shaq. You're crazy. Here you go.